teams still have been going for this Kalista Renata lane. You know, you do have a lot of all-in potential, and you do look to stack Drakes and try and use your Annie Wukong core that you drafted for early on. So while it does give a lot, puts down his ward and
oh, immediately though, on and Elk going in, Masu in danger, the Kalista, the bailout could proc here as Elk tries to get away over the wall, and the first blood is there. FlyQuest can't bail Masu out in time. Busio needs one more hit to make it a 1-for-1, but now On hits the Shattering Strike. Busio levels up to 4, Rel versus Renata.
You can see that he's built up a pretty healthy jungle camp lead, and then even though FlyQuest, you know, sorry, the Wukong is continuing to clear camps, the cost of that is the Dragon.
Does have a farm advantage here on the Ornn, and if you're out farming Renekton early with this powerful late game scaling tank, I feel like Bin's loving the current state of things. Busio taking a ton of damage, On with a big engage. Magnet Storm as Elk falcons in. Busio's about to die, but he barely stays alive. Now Beishuan showed up. Masu and Busio trying to get away. Masu flashing to try to survive it, and somehow FlyQuest lives. 5 rolls. Yes, a lot of them are very small, but the 2 biggest leads are for Knight and Elk.
I will say on the 1-item power spike as we see Bwipo going in.
Yeah, we do have a couple of problems here for Beishuan. Gets stunned up by Quad, and Bwipo.
This Dragon, it's going to be uncontested. Like, coming into this game, something we talked a lot about in the draft was we want to see FlyQuest looking to contest these Dragons, but BLG...
Only level 9 on the Annie, of course, about to tick level 10 as soon as he kills 1 or 2 minions here, but Knight definitely getting the better of the mid lane matchup in this second game. Beishuan versus Inspired 1v1. Inspired's ready to commit the Cyclone. Meanwhile, over in mid lane, Masu's going to be under pressure. Inspired putting the damage into Beishuan. He's already found the kill there. Now Busio and Masu going in after out. Plenty of damage here into the Corki. The bailout for Kalista saves her life, but Ben's made his way into the fight. BLG turn it around, and Inspired's got to try to run. Busio fires off a hostile takeover, and Inspired's running for the hills. Busio's got to try to flash to escape, and BLG fire back.
Yeah, the teleport means they do get a kill back. Quad, though, teleports right back out, loses a bunch of HP. The key...
Plate gold plus 2 extra plates, 250 gold there for BLG over FlyQuest as Quad and Inspired going to find Bin here in this tribe rush. Inspired jumps in, the Herald still the focus for BLG. TP coming in to try to bring everybody here for the fight as Whipple's already popped the dominance. Massive damage back in the Quad, and he's already down, but Knight's about to be the same. Mid laners into the picture. Inspired still spinning here with the Cyclone as he tries to get away from Elk. He'll survive for the moment and still stay alive. Busio hit by the call of the Forge God, and now the Renata's down. Whipple's already lost his ultimate, and BLG bury FlyQuest in the river.
In the extended fight, BLG get the better.
Soul 5 minutes from now, and I do have to point out, it is a 1-level lead, a full level for Knight over Quad, and the Rod of Ages has not yet procced. Mid lane is about to go from bad to worse here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, trying to do a little bit of cross map there for FlyQuest, but definitely losing out even more on the play. Quad is just so far behind here on the Annie. This is dangerous to hold.
And we're seeing a very similar story to what we saw in game 1 in terms of the gold right now. Quad in some danger, trying to play to the side to use the flash if he has to. Remember that the Tibbers is already down. He does not have that big team fight mechanism. Trying to step up and see what he can do. Busio's thrown in the middle of everybody. The hostile takeover fires out, but On's got a massive counter engage coming out with a Magnet Storm. Inspired, double knock up here with a Cyclone as On's taking a ton of damage, and Masu's already got the first kill. The bailout's not going to be enough, and Beishuan might just be croc food. Nice kill for Bwipo, but Bin's in the middle of everybody. Inspired flashes to try to stay alive, but Elk guns him down. Double kill to the Corki as FlyQuest are hurting.
Up there.
Level 15.
Yeah, this is kind of a nightmare for Quad. Knight just needs the slightest. Elk and Bin just going to go ahead, get this wave pushed up, try to clear this out, but immediately Busio and Masu are ready to go right after Elk. The Corki's in danger, but he hasn't been killed off yet. Now Masu and Busio are going to be in trouble. FlyQuest is split up. Masu's going to die here at the very start unless he gets bailed out, but Bin's already killed him. FlyQuest are scattering, but BLG are also low. Knight's here with the front line, as Inspired can't find a whole lot else just yet. Goes in for the Cyclone, 2-man knockup, and On is down. Inspired trying to keep the fight going as he flashes away from the laser of Knight. The Victor with a flash follow as Bwipo heals back up and takes out Beishuan. He might just be able to bail out, but just at the very last second he doesn't. Busio still gets the shutdown, but FlyQuest will be aced. Knight and Bin finish off the last kill.
Longer before he falls.
We're already back into the fight as Inspired's exhausted here with the front line. Bin's just juggling him around, and FlyQuest have already lost their jungler. On is low, and Bwipo's in the middle of everybody as Beishuan has to try to retreat, but Quad dies to the laser with a Chaos FlyQuest apart.
Is that Knight from Arcane? He's not even done, boys.
Masu gonna try to get away from this one, but that's Kalista versus Knight's Victor, and it's not gonna look too good. You'd have to think Masu falls, and Knight secures the ace.
Knight is a monster, regardless.
Combo that deletes Inspired right at the very beginning of the fight. And that allows BLG to grow this.
They've been coordinating very well. They're having a much better game. And now they're going in after Bwipo. Inspired's already here as well. And Bayswan has jumped in. He's already lost his shield. Inspired is low from Knight's damage. But Masu's about to die instantly. Knight's already gone like Inspired and Masu are both down. Bwipo's got Asterix, but it won't keep him alive much longer. BLG are so far ahead, and they're making sure FlyQuest knows it.
BLG with another fantastic collapse. Bayswan starts off the fight in what seems to be a very scary way for BLG, instantly losing his life, but on the top side.
FlyQuest base.
That siege is not going to take very long to accomplish its objective. BLG, they've got the
over and over and over, and slowly whittle away. Not slowly, quickly.
No, that's
they
a
can
wrecking
quickly
ball.
whittle away at the FlyQuest base.
FlyQuest has hit that point where it just feels impossible to deal with the power of BLG's composition at this stage of the game, at this stage of a lead. BLG smashed through the first line of defense here in the bottom lane. That inhibitor's already gone, and Knight is escorting the wave up mid lane right after. FlyQuest trying to deal with the empowered minions. Bin's just staying close enough to keep them all enchanted with the Baron, while the remaining 4 players on BLG make very short work of the tier 3 turret in mid. Now the second inhibitor is already down, and FlyQuest are experiencing the same scenario they put BLG through in game number 1. Now, FlyQuest will have to try to make their last defense, and BLG will make it a quick one if they have their way. Elk firing some poke. Masu's already at half HP. First Nexus turret about to die as Bwipo goes into Dominus, and BLG happy to just wait it out and continue poking. The minions still alive. FlyQuest struggling even to clear these away. Bwipo is going to lose his ultimate before the fight even starts. Bayswan goes in for quad. He tries to get away with a flash. Chaos Storm still burning him down, and Knight is legendary. FlyQuest, blink and you'll miss him. BLG, wipe him off the rift. A triple kill to Knight as Bwipo gets away back into the fountain. He'll stay alive, but the Nexus won't. BLG, even a score.